Close enough. Something's dripping in there. That's one of the reasons why we're going to be rebuilding her. But okay, let's get her going. So basically here, I didn't show you this, but I already switched this out for a braided line. It already had it shut off here, which is important to not have to go all the way downstairs and turn off the main line. You just shut her off here. So toilets come apart in two different sections, right? So you got the top part here of the throne, and you got the bottom part here of the throne. Top part's got to come off to make it easy to get the bottom part off. Don't know if you necessarily have to take it off in that order or whatever. Probably make it easier, right? So first thing, shut off the water. Got her. Second thing, flush her. Got her. And you'll notice that she's not filling, right? That's because we got the water shut off down there. That's how you do her. So what I would do next here, I am going to do, in fact, that bright light isn't a UFO or UFO or whatever you call it. I'm going to make it so you can see better back there. You probably can't, though. That's probably not working, right? So up underneath the toilet there can be some nasties. You got this rig, which is going to be hand tight on there. It should be anyway. It's like a little butterfly kind of rig. Certainly tightening it there. You want to be untightening it. You want to be doing the opposite of what I was doing. Yeah, she's still flushed. Why would she have filled up? She wouldn't have filled up, guys. So I'm just going to move this back a little bit in case. I mean, for certain, there's going to be water coming out of there. How much though? Like, it's hard to say. At least what's in that line, I'd say. It's going to be potable water coming out of there. I mean, I'm not going to be drinking her, right? But unless we reach like 1,000 subs. He's tightening her again, guys. You get the towel there. Turn this over to kind of that stuff out of there. Oh, we don't want that. That's not good. That might not be on there tight enough. Deal with her after when she starts spraying. What's next? What do you got to do, right? You got to get in there. You got to do this, take this off, take that off, whatever. You can see there's these rusted away guys. That's what's got to come off. So as you're taking off this bottom part here on the inside, yeah, immediately starts spinning. So you're going to want to be getting in there and just holding that down with your hand. Yeah, she's so rusted, I can't even hold her down. What we're going to do here, hold on. Get these needle nosers in there. Some Vis grips. You're going to be trouble, aren't you? So before you do this, you're going to want to be having the right kind of hardware, like replacement hardware for your toilet, because otherwise it's going to be causing you have to take panic trips. The hardware store there. Remember that when you're working on this, the porcelain is just super delicate. So you don't want to be like smashing her. This is not really going as planned here, guys. I'm going at it with a different angle here now, which is going to be some Vis grips and one of these plumber's rigs, whatever they're called, who knows. Get the Vissies on there. Meant to do it. See how I got the Vissies on there. I'm not going to be able to film it, guys. When I get it off, I'll show you. So we got the one side out there, and let me just show you what we're fighting with. The little anchor bolt there, and the top side of her is just rusted all to hell, right? It's ugly. I took off this handle, it was inside and made it so I had more room. So I had this thing, this was all the way up here, holding that on. So I had a set of Vis grips right there, snapped on like that. And then I Vis gripped the nut, which was up here, with the other set of Vis grips like that. And I twisted her off till it broke free, and then I was able to, there's a little notch on this part right there, little notch there. I got this screwdriver in there, slapped her down with the ratchet 13 mil socket, as it were. So I'll get back at you when I get the other one off now. All right, so we have been successful now. We got these guys off. That's not what you think it is back there, whatever you think it is. Unless you think it's rust water, then yeah, of course that's what it is. When I took this rig off in the last bathroom I did, put it in the bath that's in there. I didn't even realize, but at the time I was scratching her up, right? So what I'm going to be doing this time is putting down a towel, right? I should have done that the first time when I did it over there. Throw away these gross things here. Oh, it's dark now. Are you scared? Me too. Okay, so I went and got a shitty towel there. Like I said, we're going to be putting her in here. We're in the dark again. Don't be scared. So I got those two bolts out from underneath there. Now I'll just lift her and off she comes. And that's why you put that thing in there. You don't figure up, right? Now we're going to be wanting to get some sanitizers and whatnots in there to clean up that sort of mess. The nasties. All right, 0 time has elapsed for you, but I went away and came back. Notice my knees don't have anything on them. Time to change that now. Not these guys, because last time I just have no idea how painful it was. These are some pretty not great ones. So we're just going to have to hope that they're going to be working, right? They only have the one strap on them, so those are not great, guys. Oh, I could have pulled it back from in there too. Okay. Anyway, we got them on there. Oh, finger broke on the glove. Going off the rails, guys. Just on mangled, eh? Get my little kitten in the other room going, just wailing. Poor thing. She wants in, but I don't really think I want to be letting her in here. So we're going to give this a proper douching after, right? In the meantime, we're just going to be getting her a little bit more sanitary. I mean, at least looking more sanitary, right? It's probably not. Next step, before the grossest step, is you got to get this water out of there, which you can't flush down because that's not how they work, right? That water's looking way more disgusting than it was. Just because I was like wringing this out into there for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Okay, so you just dip the rag in there. Well, you want to be wearing your trusty gloves. Dip the rag in there, and then because we got a drain right here, we can just right down the drain. And you want to do this to avoid having nasty toilet water dripping everywhere. You could probably use a sponge. It would probably take less time, but sometimes life's about taking the scenic route, guys. Even if the scenic route turns out to be the toilet. I'm making a mess everywhere, guys. It's okay though, to be expected. These knee pads are working really good already. I'm really wish I didn't do 2 bathrooms without them. Right now they're making a difference for me. Oh, you can hear her going. It's okay, Pete. You can't be coming in here because you'll be going down places. You're not supposed to go down. You have a baby gate or something, right? Just wants to be with her da. getting worse the lower we're going there, guys. Not gagging, I'm just, yeah, sort of am gagging, I guess. You're much better off just going for her. Don't just get her. Like, it's not as nasty. It's way better than the P-trap on a sink, which is that little U thing, right? Way better than that. That's the Ninja Turtles down in the sewer doing the karate. You're hearing the other toilets in the complex emptying into the sewer, which I know is nasty. And you will get sewer gases coming up if you don't plug that once this toilet's off. Anyway, once you got that stuff out of there, you're good to close that down. Blast this guy off, right? So gonna get underneath him, pop him off. You're gonna have that little rig there, which is just your standard run-of-the-mill rig. You're gonna get your old Alberta All-16ths there and gonna loosen them off. Super easy, guys. It just comes off like that, and then I usually pry this guy off. That's nasty right there, whatever that is. Get out the Lysol wipes. Can't get it out fast enough, guys. It's just disgusting, right? I'm pretty new to doing this home reno stuff, as you guys know. So if you see anything wrong I'm doing, like, obviously just keep that to yourself. Underneath here, there's going to be a wax seal. If you weren't expecting that, you would be thinking that that was just like a massive collection of... Okay, so rinse and repeat on the other side here. So off she comes, little pop like that. Grab that. Just wiping it up because he doesn't like how it looks. I mean, at least we're honest with ourselves, right? If not us, then who? So that was thoroughly disgusting, right? Get in there on this guy again. Just loosen him off. It's a good idea to pay attention whenever you're taking a nut off anywhere, or a bolt for that matter, how tight it felt coming off, or how far down the threads it went, because you want to make sure that you at least put it back the way you found it if it was working before that, or you put it back better, right? Which I'm going to show you how to put it back better, obviously. But yeah, there's a wax gasket under there that you're going to be crushing a new one on there. Don't have to clean her as you go, bud. You don't have to, but he's gonna, guys. He's gonna, he doesn't like it. Keep in mind, everything I'm teaching you guys is anecdotal. It has only so far worked for me. I haven't tested it on the broader audience, right? In other words, can't really be held accountable for any frig ups that you guys might do to yourselves. Okay, so now that we got those things off, what's next? Gotta rock this guy. Rock him like that, and he's loose. If you notice, there was some water in here. You're gonna want to be getting that out of there too. Gotta be like 100 better ways of doing this. You probably get a sump going, right? But then if you're sucking on a hose and you got some of that water in your mouth, right, just be, I'm just gonna say frig to that, right? Because that's getting annoying. Literally just lift her off. Like I said, there's a nastiness on the bottom that looks much worse than it is, but it's also really not great at all. Okay, so off she comes, right? You just lift her. Among the worst things you ever did see down there. That's just a wax gasket though. It's honestly, guys, it's not that bad. This is worse there. I don't know what that is. It's not good though. Okay, anyway, we're gonna clean that up, get it all off there, and then take off that last baseboard there, and then I'll get back at you. Well, all right, guys. So here we are now. I'm looking much better there. Still not looking great to the layman, right? I hit her with these guys, and then I cleaned up all the wax gasket on there, and that's what she's gonna be wanting to look like when you're done. Just good enough, right? We're gonna be taking off this little back part again, just like, I mean, you've already seen it, right? Oh, that's bad. Sorry, guys. Ears ringing now. So you can see how wet that is there. And that's not from a leak or anything. That's from when I was taking the toilet off. Some water fell down there and went dripping out of the lamp up there downstairs where Bree's watching TV. So great job. Now, you want to be having this on there at all times, or you're going to be having sewer gases coming up. It's not good. In fact, it's quite gross. It's not too bad once you got that on there. You can't even smell her, so we'll be good to go from here. Like, favorite, subscribe. Got her. A couple of screws, a couple of 2x for certain people might think that's an art form. I'm not sure.